Hi Leos, welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. This is your Q&A love reading for the month of September. Thank you so much for joining me. Just so you know, the extended to this video will be on Patreon. You could view the channel love letter from your person as well as the bonus question that I ask on Patreon. Okay, I always usually leave the bonus question that I'm going to be asking next to the Patreon link, okay, if you're curious. All right, but just for $11.11 a month, you do have access to all the zodiac signs that I do for the monthly reads, for the monthly love readings, as well as the previous videos that I did in the past, folks. Okay, so you have access to all those videos. Look out for my speed reads, guys. I started doing these speed reads. I did one about a week or maybe a week and a half ago. Are they in another relationship, or are they seeing someone? So these speed reads I do, you know, Aries through Pisces. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to try to do them like once a week, but I'm going to do another one, so look out for that one. It's going to be about career and finance. Okay, speed read for career and finance, Aries through Pisces. All right. Lastly, you could follow me on TikTok or Instagram. I do have nightly oracle messages there. All those links are in the description box. All right, let's get started. All right, Leos, in these Q&As I ask 3 specific questions. 1, how are they feeling about you? 2, what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? 3, are they in another relationship? Now, if that question was already answered in the first 2 questions, I'll ask, how would they feel if you and them were together? Let's get started. 1, how are they feeling about you, Leos? Oh, let's find out. Cross watchers, you know you're always welcome to stay here and view. So I have Libra here, if that means anything to you. As well as any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if that means anything to you. Okay. You know, just a small message. Some of you, wow, this is, I don't know who this pertains to. This could be one person. Somebody here was in a third party and found out that that they got the third party pregnant, and the baby, you know, is full term, you know. Like the baby is born. If this person is currently pregnant, then that they're currently pregnant. Baby will be nice and healthy. Just be careful. I mean, because I do see a lot of stress. So whoever this third party is, or whoever you are, be careful with the stress, especially if you're still carrying a baby, or if you're caring for a new baby. I do see postpartum. But this really this has to do with like third party, you know, whether you knew that this person was cheating behind your back or not. I don't know. But again, it's just a small message. For some of you, you're like, Leonor, that happened to me 5 years ago. Then, you know, it still applies. It's just a little small message, and I'm sorry to bring it up, but you know, it could just mean that this reading could be for you. Okay. All right. For the rest of you, how is this person feeling? They want you back, but I still see third party. Yeah, with the Judgment card and the 3 of Pentacles. You know, this is third party. If this person is still seeing someone else, whether it's currently or even if it was in the past, like in the recent past, you know, it doesn't matter. It still applies. This person always loved you more than the other person. I don't know why they stepped out of the relationship in the first place, but they love you. You're I'm hearing twin flame, soulmate. For a small group of you, it could be a karmic soulmate, but not if you share children in common with this person or a child in common. I don't know. I'm just a firm believer of like karmics, like a karmic soulmate. You won't have like, yeah, there's a karmic soulmate usually doesn't mean someone that you share children or a child in common with, you know. Yes, it could feel that way. It could definitely feel like a karmic soulmate, you know, but that could be a twin flame. That could be a soulmate. Nonetheless, it just wouldn't be divine, right? Like a divine counterpart if they put you through a third party. But when there's a baby or children being born out of this relationship that, you know, that wasn't the best, you know, could have been a little better, even though this person stepped out of the relationship or whatever, you know that story more than me. And there's, you know, a product, a beautiful baby, you know, an offspring, I should say, not a product, but an offspring that came out of the relationship, you know. I just want to make it clear that I don't feel like it's a karmic, you know. And again, that just means, you know, to me, a karmic relationship, a baby would not be born out of a karmic relationship. An offspring would not be born out of a karmic relationship. This is destined, you know. Yes, karmic is lessons learned, you know, in order for you to evolve and be enlightened or awakened. But when there's a baby born, it's not karmic. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I even went through that situation. But again, this may resonate with some of you, right? How are they feeling about you? All right, I already had mentioned that with the Ace of Pentacles and the Justice card here. I don't know. I guess this person changed their mind about you. This person can be very indecisive. Could be dealing with an air sign, Leos. You may have that in your chart. This person may have that in their chart. But you know, I just see someone here that thinks about you a lot. That is honestly just really upset at themselves for not deciding to be with you long term, to stay with you long term, to treat the relationship better so it could be long term, whatever that long term means for them. And honestly, it means growing old with the Ace of Pentacles here and the Justice card. That's what long term means. Like they want to grow old with you, right? I don't think this person felt that in the past, especially with the World card here in the reverse. You may be dealing with someone that has a fixed sign. Fixed signs are Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But this person here, it's like a realization of like, you know what? I knew and this is why I went into the story. Interesting. This is why I went to the story of twin flames and soulmates. Because this twin flame of yours or this soulmate of yours wants to come back. And I know some of you are like, well, I don't share a child in common with this person or children in common with this person, but you know, I did feel like this person was it for me, Leonore. I did feel like I wanted to, you know, sleep and die with this person, you know, and this person feels that way about you now. Okay, so interestingly enough, you felt that way in the past, but guess what? Guess who feels this way now? Your twin flame. You know, your soulmate feels that way now. And they're so regretful. You know, it's pretty sad because I feel their energy. And it's you know, like, even when I see this baby, his baby has a tear in its eyes. I don't know if you can see it running down its cute little chubby cheeks. That's them tearing, you know, that sadness I feel. Oh God. All right, let's move on to the next question. Leos, what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? What's blocking them from a union or a commitment? What is this? Well, I could tell you what was blocking them from a union or a commitment was their cheating, which I already had mentioned. Yeah. They're not like this anymore. For a small group of you, I don't know, I'm like 1 or 2 of you, you know, this person is still with their karmic. Yeah, that whoever they're with a karmic, with the King of Wands and the Devil. So that could be blocking, you know, a handful of you from a union or a commitment because they're still with this person. For the rest of you, you know, they're cheating ways, you know, wanting to see if the grass was greener on the other the grass was greener on the other side, right? That's how you say it. You know, their toxicity was blocking them from a union or a commitment, whatever that toxicity was, codependency, abuse, addiction, whatever, you tell me. But, you know, at the end of the day, there is nothing blocking you from a union or a commitment. And I'll tell you why, whether it was their past or their present. When I see the 10 of Cups here, you guys are fated to be reunited. And again, it's so strong here with the children, no? Like if you share a child or children in common. And I know some of you are like, oh, hell no, Leonore. No, don't you even dare say that. Because even though I love, you know, the father of my child or the mother of my child, I can't go back. I can't go back to that devil. I can't do it. And that is up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell you the energy. And the energy that I'm seeing here is there's a big possibility that you can go back to this person. It's okay if you go back to this person. The devil was in the reverse, you know. I did say in the past. And then for 1 or 2 of you, this person may still be with their karmic. You know what I mean? If they decided to move on to someone else, you know, leave you in the dust. And guess what? They ended up with the devil. Okay? Before they were the devil to you, well, guess what? When they left you, they ended up with the devil. So, that's very interesting. But for those who do want to reconcile with this person, I do see a big chance for it to happen, but only if you want to, right? Because I'm not here to tell you do that. That's up to you, honestly. Either way, it's okay. Honestly, like either way, you're okay. I sense your energy is okay. Either way. All right. 3. Are they in another relationship? Let's find out. Are they in another relationship? Wow, somebody here is a Scorpio, Sag. Could be Cancer, Pisces as well. Could be Leo. All right, doesn't have to be. You could be dealing with another Leo or an Aries too as well. Are they in another relationship? I feel like, so I'm getting 2 stories. So Some of you are already in another relationship, whether it's you or this person. And whoever they're with, there is love there between this person and between this person and whoever they're with. And I don't know, I could be talking to you, Leos. You could be in another relationship already, and then we have this energy with your twin flame and soulmate, right? They could be in another relationship, but you are their twin flame and their soulmate. So I see two people, you included. And I'm not saying that you're in a relationship with this person. I know some of you are like, I'm not in a relationship with this person, but they're thinking about you and you are in their energy with the death card and the temperance. Okay, let's get that straight. You are in their energy. They think about you. And I don't know, listen, if you're not communicating with this person, I don't feel like this is your reading. Like if some of you are like, I haven't communicated with this person in years, then this is not for you. If you still communicate with this person, no matter how little or how much, this is for you. If you say no communication for 2 years, this is not for you. No communication for the last, 5-6 months, this is not for you. Some of you are like, no communication for 10 years. What are you doing here? Oh God, I can't. All right. When I see the Queen of Cups here, oh God. Ay Dios. I don't know, guys. It's just so twin flame to me. So soulmate. The emotions, the intuition that comes out of both of you, especially if you both have some water placement in your chart. And it doesn't have to be a water placement for you to have intuition. Somebody here has a very high intuition. I feel like it's mutual. If it's not, it's one of you, whether you have water in your chart or not, it doesn't matter. That someone here has a very high intuition. Someone here is on a path to like a spiritual journey, or has been on a path to a spiritual journey. Healing, nonetheless, could be you, could be this person, could be both of you. It's so mutual with this energy here. Despite the fact that, this little energy of someone still seeing someone else, but that doesn't apply to all of you, because if they're seeing someone else, it's a karmic. If they're still with this person, it's a karmic, and karmics don't last. Let's get that straight. When you're with a karmic, that karmic does not last. But so is twin flames. Twin flames, don't last. Soulmates don't last. But in some cases, that soulmate or that twin flame will come back to you and reunite with you, whether it's 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line. It's weird. It happens. In the case of, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, not to bring celebrity news into this, they were separated for like, what? I don't know, close to 2 decades, I feel. She got married, had kids. He got married, had kids, after they were engaged, they were engaged, they broke up. And I feel like she was married. Wasn't she married at the time when Ben Affleck started to notice her or whatever, and was like, hey, I want you, J-Lo, and she divorced someone to be with him. I think she had divorced a backup dancer, and they were together. They were about to, get married. Honestly, something happened, whatever. Life goes on. They were both brokenhearted. That came in very strongly. You could tell in their faces and in their demeanors that they were brokenhearted, but they moved on with their life, right? They moved on to a whole new relationship, right? Both of them got married. Both of them had children from, their previous partners. And, fast forward, 15, 20 years later, they reunite. And again, Ben Affleck does the same thing. Here, J-Lo is, I think she was with A-Rod. Yeah, she was with A-Rod. Here comes Ben Affleck, and listen, I don't know the whole story, but here comes Ben Affleck again, and it's like, hey, you, J-Lo, I want you again. And she's like, okay, I'm here for you, baby. That is a twin flame energy. That is a soulmate energy that you can't shake off. You know? Some of you could be dealing with a very strong water placement or fire placement. So somebody with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. With the Two of Cups and the King of Wands here. I just sense like a return here. You know, between you two. And again, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but it's very strong. It's very strong. It's like the universe is saying, well, you know, here's the opportunity in case you wanted to go back to this person. Because we know that you wanted it to work out way back when, but it didn't. But you know what? Here's another chance. Here's another window. It's here for you if you want it. If you don't, we understand. All right? I hope that made sense. You could follow me on Instagram. I'm sorry, you could join me on Patreon, Leonora. Join me on Patreon if you want to see what your person wants to say. So channel love letter from your person, as well as the bonus question. I usually leave the bonus question next to the Patreon link if you're interested in watching it. Again, for 11/11, you do get access to all 12 zodiac signs in the extended, as well as any other previous videos that I recorded and uploaded in the past. If you need a private reading, Leos, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.